I was at Hafiz's place for, I think, the weekend. So I saw Hamdallah, Fola, and Hafiz at the house. And I was so confused. And Hafiz said something about coming home to pick something because he was lodged, it was COVID time, he was lodged in a hotel, so he wasn't coming in the house. And then, I saw them and I didn't even think anything, of it. So I sat down and he was like, "Oh, he wants to tell me something." And then in my head, I'm like, "Did somebody die?" Because like that's what everybody says. Somebody died.
See,
And and then he's like, "Yes." And he doesn't have the joking Hafiz look on. And I said, "Is he one of our parents?" And he said, "Yes." And I was like, "Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. Just let me go through life not knowing." I, was I don't know how that was going to work. But
the thing is, like, you can't actually fault us. Like, we're very young then. Like, I was
yeah, well,
21.
we're very young.
We were young. Like,
Yeah.
I think back and I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking I was getting married? I was 21. What did I know about life?
Bruh.
I don't even have money. Why was I getting married?
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes you make life decisions and then it comes back to haunt you. Anyways,
Yeah.
I finally cried. I'm sorry.
Hi, my name is Raliat.
And hi, my name is Hamda. Welcome to this chaotic podcast that's camouflaging as lifestyle content, but is actually gbeborun.
Welcome to Oversharing and Banter.
Hi.
Sucks to be you because I can actually drink water.
You guys, it is Ramadan. And time zone is affecting me and Ralia. Well, so Ralia can drink water. Me, I'm just here like, I'm thirsty, but I can't drink water because it's Ramadan.
Where's my
Anyway,
water?
so you want to drink water on camera and make me feel bad? Takula, sister. Sister, is that how to treat your fellow sister in Islam?
Hi guys, welcome to episode 12 of Oversharing and Banter.
Whoop, whoop.
Today's topic is light. We're going to be talking about or getting to know each other on camera, which is strange because technically we're supposed to know everything about each other, but there's still some things that are hush hush. So in this video, we're gonna be, delving into that.
So basically, it's like 20 something questions to ask your best friend, or 20 something questions to get to know your best friend better. So we're gonna roll into it. But as usual, before we get into that, we are going to do our best, worst, and wild. So Ralia, let's start with you. What's the best thing that happened to you this week that just finished?
Ramadan started.
You're so cute.
I know. Ramadan started and it was really, really nice. Just being in the month of Ramadan just brings a different level of like spirituality and just an awareness that is easy to just forget throughout the year. So
I agree. Nice. I agree. I mean,
what about you?
You know how? So let me say something before I say my own best thing. Now I feel bad because I want to also say my best things Ramadan, but I'm not. Anyway, let's just move on. So, that thing you said about like just being more spiritual or like being more connected to your religion or to God, Ramadan is true. And I feel like my last two Ramadans, I don't have any connection, color shanu, but this one is back and it's just been nice. And I've been trying to do Ramadan series on Instagram, so there's also that.
Yeah, that has been nice. That has been really nice.
Yeah. But my best thing would be that I got my first international collab as a Lagos tourist. They sent me a PR box filled with clothes. See, I'm my international influencer.
How many clothes? Can you ship some over to us? Yeah.
You can't hear. I can't hear you. I have a code. They are doing discounts. In fact, right now they are doing giveaway. If you check out their page, it's Ara Oga.
I don't understand. Are they sponsoring us or sponsoring you? Why are you bringing them onto us?
Don't be angry. I have to say my market. Why are you forcing
them to share and banter?
I'm sorry. I thought I was going to carry their market on my head. But yeah, that's the best thing. That's the best. I took pictures. Yes,
check them
if you follow me on Instagram, you'd have seen the pictures. And it's just nice because, small, what's in there they call them? Recognition. Recognition is always nice, right?
Amen.
So it can only be up from here. Like Barra alone.
Hammy?
Yeah, what's
the... So what was the wildest thing that happened to you this week?
Wildest. I think the wildest thing would be realizing that Isha, like, so for non-Muslims that listen to this, Isha is the last prayer that we pray as Muslims, and in Lagos it
Yeah.
was like 8 p.m., right? But Isha here is by like 9:30. So because it's Ramadan and I'm trying to go to the mosque, I want to pray Tarawih. For non-Muslims listening to this, Tarawih is like a non-obligatory prayer, but you pray it during Ramadan. It's like 8 rakats. It's a very long prayer, right? And then there's sometimes even up to 20. There's extra. So I was like, let me start going to the mosque to pray Tarawih, oh, my sister. By the time they finished the Isha and the Tarawih, do you know the time I used to come back home?
12
11 p.m. Which remaining time is left for me to be a adult
to sleep.
and to, like, I don't know.
But what time do you break your fast?
So we break our fast by 7:30.
Uh,
It's just that Isha time is now further. So I think that's, like, it's been wild. I've told myself that I'm trying to be a better Muslim, but I'm gonna be doing one
so
day
when
on,
do you
one day
like
off.
stop eating sahur?
But like 5:50.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's not like
Okay.
fasting
Time for
period
fasting is
time
still normal.
is still normal, like I'm
Yeah.
in Lagos, but it's just like the prayer times. I'm not strong, please, and I want to sleep. It be easy on me.
Yeah.
So the days when I pray at home, I'm done by like 10, and I just move on. So how about you? Was it wildest? You said, yeah. What's the wildest thing that happened?
Wildest thing that happened to me. I don't know. Me, I just had a solid week. Let me think.
Nothing wild happened outside.
Wildest thing that happened to me was that I went for a naming ceremony. My friend gave birth. Tolu gave birth to a girl.
Oh, Tolu
a
gave
bouncing
birth to a
girl.
girl.
And you know why
Listen,
this thing is wild? Because like we're all unserious. We're all like children. When did we finish school? When did we?
And
And
it's
it's
even,
just
it's
wild
even,
to
it's
see
even
that
crazier because
we're
Tolu is
now
like one of the most
responsible.
unserious people that I know.
Unserious.
Like, how can
that
you
you
be
could
somebody's
ever meet
mommy?
in this life? Like somebody's calling you mommy and I say yes. So it was just really wild, but it was sweet at the same time. So
Yeah.
that was what happened to me.
Yeah,
So,
that made me happy. I called her. It was so sweet because I was just like,
I
I saw your
know.
pictures on Instagram. Madam, you don't look like you just gave
Yeah.
birth.
I swear. I know, right?
Oh, man. Cute stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the worst thing that happened?
The worst thing that happened to me. So I don't know if this is the worst thing. I don't know if it's not necessarily like a bad thing, but it just did not. Okay, so let me just say, I got my period 2 days into, like, I had my period just before Ramadan, and then 2 days, 3 days into the fasting, I was just off, fasting, and it did not. When everybody was like starting Ramadan with a bang,
With the ginger, yeah.
I saw that video you did. I saw someone do it, and then it was like, then your period comes.
It was that girl that
Let's start
inspired
Ramadan with a
my own
bang.
content.
Yes.
I saw it and I was
Yes,
like, oh my goodness, I
exactly.
had it perfect.
Yes. So I was just like, so my morale. So I just started. I think this is my third day of fasting. So the momentum just kicked off.
Bele,
Yeah.
don't worry.
So that was because I have to pay back the fasting. Yeah.
You'll be right.
Yeah,
If you're a
you're
non-Muslim
right.
watching this, I feel you need to always shallay for the non-Muslims because the Muslims get it right.
If you are on your period, you're on your menstrual cycle, like on your period, you're not supposed to fast and you're not supposed to pray as a Muslim. I think people say it's because of how like strenuous it is. And then when we're done with fasting in the month of Ramadan, the amount of days you miss, you're supposed to pay back.
Fam. Okay, so one of the days of fasting was very, very bad. Like, I was so hungry, I couldn't think straight. I was just like that day, I was just laying down. I napped like I woke up in the morning, I went back to sleep, I woke up again by 11. Then I think maybe I just tried to arrange the kitchen or something. Then I slept back after I prayed. I just slept like 3 times that day. Like I was just sleeping. Like I just I'm like, man, I can't do this. I'm going back to bed. But that's the worst thing. Yeah, I don't know if it counts to be honest, because this week has been pretty chill. Pretty chill. Yeah. Okay, should we get into our questions now?
Yes. So yes,
Okay.
let's get
So here's what we would
into.
do. I pick a number, we both answer, and then you pick a number and we both answer, and then it just keeps going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Is that good? Does that work for
But
you,
then, how will
Miguel?
we know? How are we going to track the numbers we've picked?
And we'll know
We'll write
now.
it
If
down.
you pick the same number, we don't even have to right now. If you pick it again and I check, we'll know the ones that we've answered now.
Now, how will we know
My
the ones
mom,
we've not picked?
Ralia, we know. Trust me.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to start?
So I'm
Pick a
gonna go
number.
first. Yes. The
Yeah.
first question is, what is your red flag? Wait,
You did not
am
say
I
the
supposed to say the
number.
question or number one?
You pick a number, then I will read it, then I will answer, then you will answer.
Sorry, I didn't really get the description.
That's fine.
I picked number one.
You've already asked it anyway. Number one says, "What's your red flag?"
Yes.
What's my red flag? This is a very, very good question that I hate answering in public because, no. I think my reddest flag would be. I always just tell people my red flag is that I'm selfish. Like, when it gets down to it, I would consider myself above anybody else. And let me do small shalaye as to why. Growing up, my mom was very kind. Like, my mom is still very kind. Like, my mom would give somebody the last 10K in her account and be hungry because she just thinks the person needs it more than her. And I'm just like, that is not the way to live life. I cannot be like that. So yeah, like when it comes down to it, I would always put myself first. And it's not even just for like stuff like money, for just like in life. When it gets down to it, I'm picking myself. I'm sorry,
is it a red
because
flag? Because I'm beginning to.
I don't know.
I'm like,
I don't know
mommy,
if it's a red
like, I would
flag.
give my last kidney. Growing up, and like, as I'm getting older, I'm like, it's not something I want to be doing. So I'm just going to always pick myself first, no matter how uncomfortable or difficult it is. So I don't know, is it a red flag, or you think it's a
I'm
red
sure I have
flag?
other red flags, sure. I'm sure. I just can't. There's one that I definitely have never said in public, because we don't used to watch some of our dirty linen in public.
Tell us now.
Please. Let me not send
tell
away
them,
my
tell
helper
us.
and send away my future husband, please.
Let's not
But
do
yeah,
that.
that's like it's just those two things. But one, I definitely am keeping it to myself forever.
So like you're always selfish. Is that it? Is that like you never ever consider somebody else before yourself, or sometimes you consider other people?
Sometimes I consider other people before myself, but it's like 8 out of 10 times I'll consider myself first because yeah. But like if I really love you, you're my guy, I will consider you sometimes like before myself because I care about
everybody's
you.
preaching, be selfish. So is that a red flag?
Please, I'm not here. Answer your own red flag question. What's your red flag?
My own red flag is that I get angry easily. And, I don't stay angry, but I get angry easily. Like, the slightest thing can just tick me off. And I'm irritated and I'm angry. And everybody knows, well, in the next 5 minutes, I'm probably back to normal. Or, like, I get angry really easily. Yeah.
I can attest to that. But again, I don't like. So Ralia gets angry easily, but again, like you said, you don't stay angry for long. It's like Ralia is like acid hot. If you give it to her, she'll give it back to you. Me, if you give it to me, that might be that there's a potential that might be the last time we speak. Like that's the difference. Me, I'm more like I don't think I'm confrontational, except like it gets to the worst points. Like I'll just rather be like, fuck it, move on. I don't care, leave me alone. But Ralia, you see Ralia when she's driving in traffic. No. We're just angry. Like, calm down, sister. Calm down. So, you just drive.
Like these days, I'm trying to like, is it really worth like spoiling my mood for? Is it? So I just, but it's still inside me. Oh, that hunger is there.
Jaguda. Okay, let me pick.
What's your own number? Yeah.
I'll pick 7. So answer 7.
7. Let me ask 7. What's an ideal life going to be for you? Is it now in the next couple of years? Or like
an ideal life, like when you're 70, Okay,
When I'm 70,
technically, okay, let's do it in the next couple of years because 70 is a long time. Like,
in
right
the next
now,
10
like in
years.
your 26 years of age, like right now, like what is an
Yeah.
ideal life for you? Like, what do you want out of life right now? Like, if you close your eyes, what do you picture to be the perfect life?
Do you know what's funny? Because it's like I'm a delusional queen, so like I'm already like, but let me be realistic. Let me be realistic. An ideal
Okay.
life would be one where business is already established enough that
Yeah.
I'm not worrying about it. I have one child or maybe two. Scary. um, we're living in our own home, like my husband and I. We're not, renting. What else? I'm traveling. I'm, seeing my guy, whoever the person is, as my guy. I'm still
So mad.
traveling. Yeah, and life is just stable. It's not the I'm not, having the ups and downs of 20s. And I think that everybody talks about how 30s is like that. It's more stable. It's more. So I think maybe that's an ideal life for me. Yeah.
That makes sense.
And
That
like,
makes sense.
yeah, yeah.
I think mine is
And my
sort of
siblings and my
similar, but
mom and
I would.
everybody is just, at hearts. That is it.
Okay. Okay.
No.
An ideal life for me would be, bruh. Okay, so let's start from work, where I'm doing something I
Yeah.
absolutely love. So it's either something in content or in fashion, right? And there's
Yeah.
work life balance. I'm so pro work life balance. Like I can't come and stress.
Yeah.
I'm earning enough to afford my sugar baby lifestyle that I have
Mm-hmm.
carved
Very
for
important. Very
myself.
important.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, and I want to live in like a really nice apartment. I like space, and I want to be able to like design my space how I want. I don't know if that makes sense. Like I'm
Mm-hmm.
such a, I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. Like there's stuff I like, there's stuff I don't like. I want my space a certain type of way. Um, ideally, I want to end up with the love of my life, whoever that is. And one thing that is also important to me is obviously to be able to travel to see my family and friends that are not where I am, but also like
Yeah.
living in close proximity to the ones that are close where I am. So right now, if I'm looking for apartments, I want to be close enough to Larry or close enough to Erike that I can
Okay. Yeah.
show up at theirs. Like, bruh, family and friends, like, it's such a big thing for me. So yeah, I definitely want to live
Mm-hmm.
close to my
Mm-hmm.
people,
Mm-hmm.
or at least be able to
Mm-hmm.
really afford to just say, I miss Auntie Jimmy too much. Auntie Jimmy is what I call my mommy. I'm going to Lagos to see her. But I
Exactly.
miss
Yeah.
Riley out too much. We are
Yeah.
meeting up in Mexico or something, right? So yeah, that's
Yeah,
gonna be my
yeah.
own ideal life for. Yeah, that's it. I don't think I want too much out of life.
Inshallah. Inshallah. Do you understand? We're simple girls,
I don't think so. Because I know people who like to they want to be founders, they want to own companies, they want to become
Oh
top
yeah, I
management. And I'm
do. I want
definitely
that's
Riley
that's
is
why
a
I mean my
very career
business.
driven person.
Yeah. Yes,
I don't
yes.
think I am. Like I don't like I just want to
Mm,
earn enough money. The how to go there,
mm.
like I don't want to, like I'm
You
not
don't
keen on
mind if
managerial
you're
positions. I'm not
mid-level?
keen on
Yes.
owning a business. I'm not like I'm keen on money. That's what I'm keen on, if that makes sense. Right. So if I'm earning enough, like I
That's
will
what
be
drives
good.
you, yeah.
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 Okay, so let me pick number
Mhm.
17. Ooh, I like this one.
Wait,
Oh,
wait, I don't understand. Who is supposed to pick next? Wow, just look at
sorry,
yeah, be
sorry.
picky, be
No, no,
picky.
wait. Did so you picked first and I picked. Okay, it's your turn. Sorry, pick.
Mm. I picked number 17.
You might so this girl is just she's high. Okay, let me. Oh, yeah, read number 17 now since it's your number.
No, you're supposed to read now.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
You're the
About
one that
this
made
thing.
the rule. I
Okay,
pick the
so
question, you read
number
it.
17 says, what's one core memory from your childhood that you have? One core memory. It doesn't have to be like the
You're
best
supposed to
or the
answer
worst. Just
first.
like I'm supposed to answer first. Oh, okay. So one core memory from my childhood that I have. Bruh, this one is wild. So one day, me and my mom were in the balcony downstairs and she's doing laundry. at that point I'm probably still like 5 because I know my brother was born at that time when he was still a baby, so I'm either 5 or 6.
Yeah.
My 2 sisters, well, I have 3 sisters, but Mina is not around at that time. She's probably off in boarding school or one thing. But Stajira and Larry, 2 of them, they are in the building that we currently live in now, but that building was under construction, so they are sitting on like the window. The glass is not there yet anyway. It's still an uncompleted building, so they are there and they are losing their hair. And then my mommy looks up and shouts crocodile, and everywhere just scatters. Everybody just runs inside. See this woman, she don't even remember her children outside that they are losing hair. She just carried me and we go inside. Turns out there was like I know, like now that I'm grown, I don't have accurate information. So it's either a monitor lizard or an alligator that it was. But that thing, like, it was outside our house, and then some men apparently were chasing it. So they came into the compound, and then the thing crawled over the fence to the next building. Later, they came back to tell us that they had killed it. But yeah, that memory, see, even if I have amnesia, I cannot forget. As a
Yeah, I
memory
remember
from my
growing up
childhood.
with, like, randomly us just sighting alligators on our fence in the backyard, and like my uncle going to go and kill it and like eating the meat.
Yeah, you eaten alligator meat before?
Yeah.
Again, you think you
delicious
know a
stuff.
girl.
That's what they call bush meats.
Oh, one thing I really liked when I was younger is I don't know if it is they shall call it bushmeat, but I don't know what it is.
I
I don't
don't
know
know
if
if it's
it is
alligator.
deer
I just yeah.
or I don't know if it is like bush rat. But they used, like my mom used to buy it anytime she went to Ondo. Really,
Bush
it's not
rat.
rat. It's like when they say bush rat, it's like the size of a big rabbit.
You know, my heart just tightened for a little bit. So bush coming.
But anyway, like that thing used to be so sweet. I used to look for it. I just used to pray that mom should go to Ondo this month, please. I wanna just try out some bushmeat. Anyway, so your core memory, have you told us?
No, not yet.
Yeah, tell us.
A core memory. So nowadays, well, for the last 4 years, core memories that come to me just always relate to my dad because obviously, like, he's no more. So like that's what's prominent in my mind. But mine is simple. I remember, growing up, anytime he comes back from work, I'll be like, so there's like this, when you open the door to the living room, there's like this long, the couch is on the left, but like there's this long like pathway before you get to like the rooms and the doors. And I'll just stand at that end and then run to him, and then he'll lift me up, and then he's like, yeah, what's up? And yeah, that's. We're not crying. We're not crying.
I was just like sucking the tears, suck it in. Yeah, it's not easy.
But yeah, that's
Pele.
like one, like, for like, yeah, it's just something that randomly I just remember nowadays. So it's what's on the forefront of my brain. So what's your own number?
I would pick number 20.
20, okay.
Yes.
So for number 20, what songs make you cry?
Am I answering
Oh,
first?
I'm supposed to answer.
Yes, you're supposed
I'm
to
supposed to
answer.
answer. I don't see. Okay, so
Okay, so I think we should rephrase this
sometimes
question because I asked Fuad and he was confused. So let's tweak it to what songs do you
why are you
listen
asking
to
for
when
all
you're sad?
questions?
No, because it's random questions that I've been using to get to know my friends better. I feel so on the spot. And I'm busy for
You
all my
guys know
talking
that we
stages
planned
too.
these questions together. We wrote it together, and you've been sending it to all your friends.
No, I've not been sending it to them. I've had the
You've been
questions and
asking
I've
them.
just been asking them questions.
Who else?
I feel
Who else
like
have you asked?
men.
Huh?
The
All
men
right.
in my DMs.
I didn't know
The
we're
ones that
sharing
I'm
this question.
evaluating.
Now I'll send this to other people that I'm trying to get to know in my life. No
Ralia,
problem.
please. Where answer?
Anyways, well, how did you rephrase
So
the
I was saying
question?
that like we should rephrase it to what songs do you listen to when you're sad as opposed to what songs make you cry, because I don't think there's any song that makes me cry. Yeah.
Yeah. So right now it's not coming to my brain, but like there's this particular song I listen to, and it makes me cry more. And then whatever song comes next might now just raise my spirits. But also Adele songs. What other songs? Yeah, is it Celine Dion? No, I don't even know. I think it's Celine Dion. and then Adele. I think I don't know. I'm not. It's not in my brain right now. Sorry, guys. But yeah.
It's
What
fine.
about you?
Almost
Of course,
Sasha
you've told the
Alex
other
Sloan
people in
for
your
the
life.
win.
So wait, is this question
Every,
even brand new for you? Or you're just giving us like rehearsed version? Do you guys? Anyways, no problem. No problem.
Ralia,
No problem.
please. Should I proceed? I feel attacked.
Yeah.
Thank
No
you.
wonder you have like she has the answers. Guys, please answer. She has the answers like so like she's like I know this. I've thought I was supposed to have like surprise reply states. Anyways, I'm not angry anymore.
But the answers are not going to change regardless now.
Okay, what's
Me,
up?
me I always listen to
Everybody
Sasha
you know
Alex
somebody
Sloan.
else.
She has like depressing music.
Who is
And like
that?
when Sasha Alex Sloan,
I don't think maybe I have heard
you should
some
listen to her when you're sad. You like it will help you drain out all the tears, and then you can listen to probably like Ashake afterwards to give you a
to
dopamine boost to balance the
yeah.
skills. But yeah, okay, is it my turn? Pick a number. No, it's your turn actually.
Okay. So pick number 33.
33. Okay, so 33 is a bit long and complicated, so I'm just going to try to shallay it. So when you first meet somebody, right, like what attributes about them makes you determine whether this person is going to be your friend or you never ever want to meet them again?
Mm,
If I like for people that I know they are going to be my friend, like I definitely want them. Like if the energy is just right, if they can communicate. Most of my friendships that I had posts like maybe from like
post
2021
uni.
and beyond, post uni is based on vibes. Like if the vibe is not right, it cannot work. If you cannot talk, if you cannot laugh, if your banter energy cannot make dark
Yeah,
jokes, nasty jokes,
exactly.
we can't be friends. Then red flags would be like not red flags, like the people that I know that I'll never want to see them again. If you're just a rude person, bro, I hate rude people. Hate is a strong word, but like just like get out
Yeah.
of my face. Yeah, that one definitely. I'm sorry, we cannot be friends if you are just rude for no reason. You
Mm,
just don't have
mm.
you don't have home training. Your mouth just they run anyhow.
Yes.
That friendship it
So
cannot even work.
for me now, if I meet somebody, so I might have some friends that have some of this. No, maybe not necessarily. Anyways, for me, if you're snobbish, if you're a snob, I'm a nice person. I'm a jolly. I'm happy. I give joy to people. But if you're like always like, I don't know, you're a snob.
It cannot work
I
out.
don't
It
think.
cannot work out.
Yeah, it
But
cannot
it's
work out.
funny because I feel like I have some
Except
snobby
if
friends,
Yeah,
but
except if
like they are not snobby to
how we
me.
met, the circumstance. Yes, exactly. Like
But later you're like,
yeah, obviously.
you're
I think
actually a bad person.
yes.
But I
Yeah.
love you
So
anyway.
the circumstance, like if we didn't meet when you were snobby, I am maybe just a snobby person, or like or something else. It's people that just talk about people and then talk about their insecurities. And in this day, in this time, and the level I am in my life, you're not talking about things that would make us move forward. You're always talking about the next person or one person or the other person. I don't think, yeah,
That's a
I don't
valid
think we're gonna be
reason.
friends. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
because
Okay.
like you're gonna be talking about me next. Somebody, I don't know. I always just think that if you if you're talking about somebody you're obviously like friends with, and you're talking about them to somebody else that maybe doesn't even know them. It's not like you're reporting something that they did, but like you're just like this person is this and this and this. It just rubs me up the wrong way.
I get that, Sha. Like, I get that. People like that stress me too. And like, if we have, hey, what to do? I say if we are already friends, and then I realize like that's who you are, it might just reduce our friendship because I'm like, "Ugh, please."
Mm, mm,
But anyway, that one is on another akpa. Let me pick a
yeah.
number. I want to say number 11.
Number 11.
Yeah.
So for number 11, what do people misunderstand most about you? People taking you for granted and people misunderstanding you. Is it the same thing?
I
Like
was saying the
the question is,
semantics,
what
like
do
just
people
just say
misunderstand?
it. Say it that way.
I think that people take for granted how um giving
Sorry, I'm going
or
to interrupt
how
you. It's actually not the same thing. I just processed
ah,
those two words very well. It's not the same thing. So,
sorry,
for
they
instance,
say misunderstand.
I
Okay,
can't think of.
I something I would do that wouldn't be understood as
No,
how I
so
do it.
should I answer first so you have context?
Yeah, go first.
Let me see. What do
Yeah,
people
go first.
misunderstand about me? People think because I have plenty people following me on Instagram, I'm a very rich girl, or because I go out, like I don't have money. I'm a hustling girl just like the rest of you. I've started businesses that failed just like the rest of you. I have 9 to 5. I'm not a trust fund baby. So yeah, like that's one thing. Another thing people misunderstand about me is because I smile a lot, they think my life is all roses. Do you know what of shaggy I've seen in this life? So like something like that.
Yeah.
Naturally, as you thinking of an answer, do you want to flip to
What do
another
people
question?
misunderstand the most about me? Okay, maybe because um okay, yes, people mistake my kindness for niceness. Is that something I don't know,
Okay.
bruh?
So I get what you're trying to say now. I think people think because Ralia is kind, they can treat her anyhow, but they don't know that she also has colors and she can switch up on
Yeah.
you if you are actually act wrong. So yeah, because Riley is also one of the nicest people I know. Like there are things that Riley does for people that are just like can never be me. I'm not that kind, right? But like sometimes it's like when they say if you tell someone to
An
walk a
inch, you
step,
take
they'll
a
take a
mile.
mile. So
Yeah.
yeah, people
Yeah, yeah,
people are
yeah.
always
Yeah.
like, so yeah, I think that falls
Yeah.
under taking someone for granted. But yeah, it also like
Yeah.
can align for what people misunderstand about
People
you.
be miling on my steps. Yeah, that is it.
Yeah.
Okay, so for my own number 2.
What's your green flag? My green flag, I'm a happy girl. Like, okay, that aside, because everybody already knows that one, right? I think I'm very welcoming. I don't know if welcoming is the right word, but like, I don't judge people. Somebody has said that as a person, we all judge people, right? Like, we have judgments in our character as human beings. But what I'm
Or
trying
don't
to
let
say
it
is that, like,
affect
what I'm trying to say
how
is that
you
I'm more accepting of people's differences regardless of my own stance. My thing for interacting with people is, are you kind? As long as you're a kind person, I don't care where you come from, what you look like, how you are, we will vibe. Like I'll be kind to you back. So I'm very, like, I'm free. I don't have all these things like how typical example. If you I don't know if I want to give this example because it's a sad thing. So let's just move on. My biggest green flag is that, like, I'm big on humanity. Like, I will love you. You're a person. Like, life is not that hard. It's never that deep, guy. We're all
mm-hmm.
struggling people on this planet, right? So yeah, I'm very open to
I'm also going to introduce like
differences.
me saying your green flag. I think you're very confident. Or
Girl,
well, like, confidence is like you try to be confident even when like, you have nerves everywhere.
thank you.
The
That
confidence
makes
enough
me
to show
very
off your breast.
happy.
That is not the confidence I'm talking
I
about.
thought my bra was showing, so I was trying to cover it. Actually, that's what happened.
Yeah, so that's
Um,
yeah.
that makes me happy
And
because
very
I
creative.
wasn't a
That you say
confident
that.
child. I didn't say it. I don't know if it falls on that green flag, but yes, I try.
Why
I'm a
weren't
pretty
why
human
weren't
person.
you why weren't you a confident child?
I don't know. I just wasn't. I was very shy as a child. People find that hard to be, but I was very shy. I was very introverted. all I used to do was read book and draw, read book and draw. Like, you know how some people have childhood friends from primary school? I don't have any
Mm-hmm.
friend from primary
You
school. I
don't
didn't
have any.
connect with
Oh,
anybody.
really?
Basically, I didn't have social skills in primary school. So I was in confidence until when I got to secondary school and I started to interact with people, and teachers used to force me to
Yeah.
come and do speeches on assembly. God, I almost died. But yeah, like maybe that's when I started to get confident a bit. I also feel like, I swear, like my most confident moment is Lagos tourists and working in marketing. Like you interact with people a lot. You have to talk to people. You have to do presentations. So if you don't have confidence, it will come out by force by fire. So thank you. My 5-year-old Olado Edukoya is proud of
Thanks
me.
me. Yeah. You're welcome. You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Okay.
For
So
me, my green flag would be that I'm a happy person. See, we're putting that aside. We're happy people. And if I love somebody, I love the person. But would I say it's a red flag? Because once that love just goes away,
that's not a red flag. It just means that you pick yourself. Like if the love goes away, everybody should go and die.
I
I'm
couldn't care
same.
less. Okay, so yeah, that's
Okay
that's my
now.
green flag. I love wholeheartedly. Can give my spine. But okay, so let me even say something. These days, I catch myself saying, why do I necessarily have to love that much or be as kind or be as nice? I could be, not not nice. I'll still be kind but not nice. But then I just always remember like how my dad was like really nice and kind. There was one day, maybe this is a core memory. Sorry for taking you guys back. But there was
It's
one
fine.
random day we were coming back from work. I was serving then, and my brother and I were serving NYC. And I would go to my dad's office and then we'll come back together because, it wasn't like in close proximity, our offices. So that day we stopped at the filling station on our way back home. And then there was this lady with like her car, like her car wasn't starting and she was at the entrance of the filling station. And it was a battery issue. And then my dad just stops and comes down and he asks that, do you need any help with, us jump starting your car, yada yada yada. And then, we did that and then he just went on his way. Like it was just that. And so days when I'm just like, do I have to be this person? I think about him and I'm like, I think I want that attribute. So yeah, maybe that's a
Loki,
green
I also
flag.
just
I don't
think that
know.
like you can't fight who you are, right? Like Ralia is just kind. Like that's just who she is. You cannot fight it. Let me say my own green flag about you is this. Ralia shows up for people. Hey God. Nobody shows up for than Ralia. Like, and it's in things that like, you know how there are big things where you're like, oh, I need my people to show up, but like also in like small daily things, like Riley will send me food. Riley will just be passing through Ogudu and say, I'm sorry by your house, so I brought kitty cup for you. Or is it when I was moving and she came to help me pack all my load, and or all the times that she has dropped me at the airport, picked me from the airport. Like it's just things that like I can very well take an Uber, right? But she
Yeah.
just love it. She's just sweet. She's just like, I'll drop you, I'll pick
Okay,
you.
it's okay.
Don't worry. And I swear, like, no
Yeah.
hypo. Like, nobody shows up for me the way you do. And it just makes me like, I'm just like, oh, it makes me feel loved. Like, oh,
I'm going to cry.
yeah,
Oh, no.
please don't cry. Don't cry for me so I
It's
get in my
okay.
feelings. But yeah, it's very nice to have someone like Ralia in your circle. Because, see, she will take care of you. You can never feel loved. Okay, let's get away from all these mushy things now because it's already even me. I'm already feeling it in my chest.
Taste is already in on me.
Fab.
Okay, so what's your number?
Let me see. Okay, so I would do ah, I'll do 18.
18.
Yeah.
So, what's the most important lesson you've learned in life? For me, I think it will be that life is very fickle. You could be here today and you're not here tomorrow. There's nothing as, I don't know, as humbling as that. So
Uh,
I think that's the most important lesson I've learned in life. And don't take shit from nobody.
don't
Yeah.
don't take shit from nobody.
Yeah.
Uh
But yeah, that's
I fuck with that. That makes sense. I'm trying to think. I feel like I've learned plenty lessons in this life. But if we are
what's the
saying
most
most
important one.
important that I probably
Yeah.
like refer to a lot in my day to day would be ah there are so many ways to phrase this, but it's like choose yourself. Like, and it's even in small things.
Mm,
Like, remind yourself that you're the only person that is like you're the only person
100% for yourself.
that is 100% for yourself, and so you're responsible for your life decisions, that you're responsible for your life, and you shouldn't allow people take that from you. I don't know if it makes sense, but I'll give you a typical scenario
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that might also sound selfish, right? This is also why I always say I'm selfish. So for instance, if I have something I need to work on, say I'm editing a video, and
Mm-hmm.
I already said I need to finish editing this video in 1 hour, and after that hour maybe I want to nap, and after that nap I want to maybe after that nap I don't have any other thing to do. If my mommy calls me right now, let me know it's my mommy. I'm very, very sad. If she calls me, I will pick. Sorry. But if my sister calls me right now, I might not pick. In fact, I will not pick. And it's not because I don't love her. It is because in that moment, that's something I'm doing. If I don't edit that video, if I end up gisting with her and we gist for 1 hour, then that's 1 hour that I've stolen out of my sleep time. So I try to,
Exactly.
like, in the end, the people that love me, they love me and they know how I am. They always drag me that I don't pick calls in my family. That's my biggest problem. But like they already just know that I would always choose myself. And it's also also in like life decisions, right? There was a time when if you've not read this story, we're just gonna come out with it. I used to be married, right? We can refer back to that later. But when I
Yeah.
got divorced and I went to my parents' house first, and my parents were just stressing me. They were doing the whole, oh, you should go back to your, like the initial gra of an African parent and saying you guys should reconcile.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, you know
Mm-hmm.
what, fuck this. You people, like, I know that you think you know the best for me, but you actually don't. It is my life. And so I packed my load and I went to Ralia's house. And that's how I moved from the house basically. After I went to Ralia's house,
Yeah.
Ralia got married, I moved in with Erike. But again, it's just that, reminding yourself that you are responsible for your own life choices. I think that's a better way to phrase it. Like, it is my life. I'm going to do
You're
me.
responsible for your life.
If you should enter
Yeah.
left, if you should just it off, I know that I made the decision for myself.
You made
Right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. That is
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, so how about you?
I don't answer now.
You've
It's time
answered
for
actually.
me to pick my
And like, my
question.
brain is
Yeah.
bad. Because how did I forget that you already answered?
So
Right, this
my
works.
number is number 3.
Number 3 is I like this one. What's your favorite memory about us? I think you can say more than one memory, gas me off.
But you're supposed to start, so start with it.
Favorite memory about us. Oh my goodness, I have so many. So when in the beginning of me and Ralia's friendship, well, I can't say in the beginning, but it's still like considering how long we've been friends for, is in the beginning. But it's after uni when we're already like best friends and in love and whatnot. And I think Ralia lived in Abuja when we were in uni. So we're all supposed to go back home and come back to school for some clearance or whatever, but it made no sense. So it was like maybe within the span of 3 weeks. Right. So I was like, it's fine, come and stay in my house. Let me just segue. Another thing that my mommy or how my mommy is like growing up, you can literally just bring your friends over. You don't need to give her a heads up. Like they can come. She does not have a problem. So I was just like, you can come and stay in my house. My mom is not going to have a problem with it. So she stayed and we just used to have like these very lovely moments where we are just gisting in bed and just talking about
At
God, I
night,
loved
and then we'll cry. Oh my
who
god.
cry like when
Yes.
anybody's going through shaggy and just talk about life. And it was like,
Yeah.
you know how they
Oh
say
my
you
God.
bond better through trauma, right? Like it was just a lot of trauma bonding. And I think that was when I knew that this girl, she's going to be my friend for life. But yeah, she likes it, I mean she not like it. We're stuck. Don't cry. Like I said, those moments were so beautiful. I loved those moments. Another favorite memory of us is let me see. I'm trying to like see if there's any other one within that time that I'm like key moments, key moments, key moments. Favorite
You get
memory
me
would
because I
be
don't.
when we
Yeah.
when we traveled, like when we did road trip.
Yes. Yes.
We almost fought to this guy. But me and Riley, we used to fight chicken fight all the time, but our fights can never come in between our love.
Very well
But
pass
it
more
was
than
just
one
nice.
little bit. Yeah.
And it was nice on two levels. Like, okay, we said we are going to do something, we planned it, we did it.
Did it.
Bruh, mind blowing shit, right? And
Yeah.
just like I'll just have moments where I'm just looking at you and I'm just like, we really actually did this together. Like it was just nice. It made my heart swell. Then just other random memories would be like just all our random waka waka together. All the events, bruh.
Yeah.
That's December of 2 years ago. Should I say one memory that I can never forget though? I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, but
Yeah.
it's a very sad memory. And I might even cry. But like
What's the memory?
so the day like daddy passed, right? And then Hafiz is Ralia's brother, by the way. We go to Hafiz's house.
Yeah.
Like my heart has ever broken
Wait,
bigger for somebody in that moment. Cause I already knew what happened, but her brother was going to have to
Yeah.
be the one to break it to her, right? And like when Hafiz just said it's like, when Ralia just started crying, I was like, God, I beg. Like and we just stayed there and we just cried and I couldn't hold it in, so I cried. Like
Yeah.
just see you hurt so much. I'm just like, oh God. But yeah, like that's just another thing that like I can just never forget. Anyways, I finally cried. I'm sorry.
So just back in like going to that. It's every time I remember hearing the news, like every time I remember think back to that day, I always remember that, you know, should I say how it happened, how I was told. So I was at Hafiz's place for I think the weekend. So I saw Hamdallah, Fola, and Hafiz at the house, and I was so confused. And Hafiz said something about coming home to pick something because he was lodged. It was COVID time. He was lodged in a hotel, so he wasn't even in the house. And then I saw them, and I didn't even think anything of it. So I sat down, and he was like, "Oh, he wants to tell me something." And then in my head, I'm like, "Did somebody die?" Because like that's what everybody says. Somebody died,
See,
and and then he's like, "Yes," and he doesn't have the joking Hafiz look on, and I said, "Is it one of our parents?" And he said, "Yes." And I was like, "Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. Just let me go through life not knowing." I, I don't know how that was gonna work, but yeah. And then he in the don't tell me. He just says, "Daddy," and for as long as I can remember, I would have dreams about him passing, and I would even like middle of the day I'll sleep and then have the dreams, and I'll call him, and he'll be like, "Oh, you're able to don't worry, I'm fine. I'm fine. Can't you hear me speaking?" And I'll be crying, and
baby.
oh, hello.
Oh, wow.
Hmm.
I'm sorry.
So after I was supposed to go and call my mom, and for some reason I dialed my dad's number. And why I would always remember Hamdallah in this moment was that I dialed his number, and she puts her hand on mine, and then she like pushes the phone away, and she's like, "You're dialing daddy's number." I don't know, that always just plays back to my head, and yeah. Anyways, yeah.
This
Well,
is not how the podcast was
who's crying?
supposed to go. Not with two people crying.
You're one of those people now
Oh man,
that cry on the internet.
bruh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Death is hard.
Um. Another like a favorite memory of us would be when you came to stay at my place after the whole thing
Oh,
happened.
yeah.
I think we became because then Hamdallah was going through like a lot
Shaggy.
and yeah. And we just I think we grew up then. Like we realized that we're not children anymore. We were on our own. And I don't know, that time we realized we realized that we loved like dancing and loved like some certain type of music and
Bruh.
I don't it just yeah. So that period of just staying together, I don't even remember how long it was, like 3 weeks or like a month. I don't remember how long.
It was like it was
Before
I
then
don't
Tifa
even remember.
came and
Yeah.
Erica came. Yeah.
Do you know one other day
But it
that
was just nice.
I can never forget? Can you remember the day that I
Yeah.
was at Ralia's house, then Erica and Dikwo, they came over and then the lights went
And then
off.
there was no lights. Yes.
And then we're just like, fuck it, we're going to lodge in the hotel. And it was hilarious because so Dikwa is the only male friend in our friendship group, right? We have 3 girls. So, and we were, let's be realistic, we were very broke then. We're not rich. Now we're not rich, caveat.
But like,
Or like
that
we were proper broke. And so
Yeah.
we're like, how much to lodge in the hotel? Dikwa was probably the richest because he was working in AB Bev. He was, so he was gonna be the sugar daddy, please. So
Yeah.
to lodge in that, I can't remember the hotel we went, but it was 50K. And so we all pay, we pay and we pay for one room, and then 4 of us are in bed, and it's just so nice. And like we're just joking, we're
And it
watching
was so
movies, we're having
funny.
food.
Because
It was
like,
so funny.
if you know, especially like with Diko, if you know how we are, we're like we joke the most silly,
Like it's the most
stupid,
unserious things ever.
But always, yeah.
And I remember, like, we were joking that so when you go to the counter now, this will just take care like you're a body with 3 bitches.
3 bits.
You're one of the girls.
Oh my god. Oh
And then
my
the
God.
second day
Yeah.
we went to Omu Resort and it was just nice. Dikwa drove us
Yes.
there. We took pictures. I
Yeah.
remember it was one of like my first Lagos stories videos. It was just
Yes.
that period
yes,
was nice.
yes.
It was nice. It was very, very nice. Yeah.
So that was nice. And that time, I remember Hamdallah going through all the things she was going through. And I remember one thing I don't know if I can say this.
Carry on.
I remember Hamdallah writing a couple of questions, and then she was just like, I don't know, can I say it? She was.
I don't
in one
even
of
know
the
what you're
questions
about to
said-
say, so you have to just carry on.
She said, "Why did I have to marry him? Because you couldn't see anything that came out of it. And the only thing that came out of it was, things that happened going to the hospital. But then I saw you pick yourself up. It was there you designed the Lagos Stories look, the logo thing with the flag and the bus. And it was just, I don't know, I was just really proud of you. And yeah, so
Thank you.
there it is.
I think generally the way I deal with Shige is to just act like it does not exist. Which I have now learned that is a bad way to deal with it, but like it helps me to just do stuff. Like I can move on. I will deal with my feelings later.
Yeah.
I'll deal with my sadness later. But like I think I'm just afraid of being stagnant in life. Like I cannot be stagnant because I'm depressed and issue. So like I would always just move on. Let's go back to the questions. I've veered off a lot.
Wait, I'm not finished saying my favorite memory was also traveling. It was nice. It's something we share. She has said it, but I had to say it too.
We've said it like 4 times in this
together.
podcast at this point.
Yes, at this point, everybody knows.
Yeah.
Okay, so what
you have to make money and travel again together. We have to do like friendship.
Yes.
Because it would be nice. Is another thing that I like about like me and Ralia's friendship is like because we've known each other for so long, I can like we've grown together. So we can refer back to NYC time when we're like broke children that
Bro,
did not know anything
yeah.
about life. And then the point where Radia got her first like big job and she went to Kano, and Kai, we are the shaggy that time, emotional shaggy, because Ralia was in Kano, I was in Lagos. It was hard to deal with. And then so now that like Ralia is running stuff, she
Yeah.
has her business, she's doing product management, me switching careers. It's just nice. It feels like
Yeah.
having a sister, an extra sister that you've just
Yes.
been there through their
Yes.
life.
Literally, I did not grow up with a sister, so like it's just here you are.
Oh goodness. Okay.
Yeah. So, what number?
Um
Oh, I don't want to pick this one.
It was me. So it's your turn, my dear.
Okay, it's on. Number 8.
Okay. What was one thing about you that people might or have said is weird? Weird. Okay. So I sleep a lot. Like, I nap every day.
It's weird.
As an adult woman, I'm almost 30. I nap. And it's not like, you know how people are like, oh, you sleep more when you're older. No, I've always been like this all my life. I've always been a napper. So yeah, people find it weird because they're like, my sister is always like, how do you function at work? Like, how do you work when you always have to sleep? I'm like, if I don't nap, I get cranky. So it's like, I optimize for naps. It's a joke, but
Yeah.
like, I plan my entire life or my entire day around how much sleep I'm going to get. I swear. Like, I sleep a lot. Yeah, that's one thing people find weird.
One thing that people find weird about me is that I prank people a lot. I prank even like strangers. I prank.
But are you sure
I
to speak?
prank.
I'm Ralia's best friend and I find it
Yes,
weird
permission
about her.
granted.
And is
And it's
the
the most
consistency like all the
absurd
time?
prank. Like, you know that what I'm saying is like not right, but like I still just want to. I don't know. It's just yeah.
Like Ralia will call
Always
me
finding
and
ways
say
to
she's
prank
at
me.
my door, and I'll go outside and she will not be there, and she'll say she pranked me. Like things like that. Or things like I'm just like, what? Are
But
you
like I
okay?
find things like that funny. Or like obvious things. Maybe I'll just take somebody's phone. Or Dico is always like, I already know you're a liar, so I don't know what you're doing.
It's a
But yeah,
problem. It's a
people
problem
don't
at
take me
this point.
seriously. People
I
actually, so like I'll
you
just be on site walking behind Fola, and I'll just be like, "Ow!" or something, or just scream in a very dramatic way, as if like I
why?
stepped on milk. And then one day he was like, "Really, I'm going to scream, and it's going to be real, and I'm not going to believe you." And I'm like, I think that's why like Dapo, my husband, does not like take me seriously, because like if something really genuinely happens to me, he doesn't come because he knows that I've pranked him so many times. And then I get angry. I'm like, babe, even though I prank you, you're still supposed to come and check every single time.
Look at
But
you.
yeah.
Oh goodness. But yeah, that's who Ralia
Yeah.
is. So we'll soon end, you people, but we're going to take 2 more questions and we'll wrap it up, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I think
great.
3 more. There's some questions here that are like tricking my eye. But yeah, okay.
2 more.
Go.
Oh yeah, ask.
No, you're supposed to ask. You're supposed to go.
Which question is tricking your eye? Let me just pick the one that is tricking your eye.
Wait, I'm supposed to say the number. Okay, I'm supposed to say the number actually.
Yeah.
Number 26.
26. You just see, these are the issues with women. Me, that I collated the question, I asterisked it. She now asked, okay, do I have any life regrets? Yes. Am I answering first? Yes, I am, right? I think I usually say I don't have any life regrets because life happens, and because I own my mistakes in my chest, my fuck ups. If I did something and it did not work out, moving on. Life is short, right?
Yeah.
So I don't have any regrets, but I have one regret. I married one bastard man at some point in my life, and it was like, till today, it's still the worst decision I've ever made in my life. Right?
Do you guys want to know something? One day, Hamdala said that, why did we let her? and that thing haunts me sometimes. Like sometimes
I'm
when something happens that brings us
sorry.
back, and no, 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 I'm not like I'm not. I didn't say it to like make you feel bad or something, but it's just like now I really think about people when people like are about to make decisions that are completely out of character, because genuinely that was out of character for you. I always like make it a point to ask them, "Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?" Because she said that the only person that asked was it Hafiz? You said, or who?
Do you know what's wild? All my friends asked
Oh,
in
Fola,
one way or the
yes. Was
other.
Fola? Yeah.
Like, and that time, me and Fola were even like as close as we are now. But Fola
No.
asked. I don't think Ralia did not ask. Dikbo asked. And it is. I think.
Supportive
See, at that
friend.
point, again, I think the problem with being as stubborn as I am, even though I always deny that I'm stubborn, I just used to like say I just have coconut head because
Yeah.
that's a better way to put it. The problem with being as stubborn as I am is that when I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it, and sometimes it's hard for me to see reason. Like I'm just like I'm going to do it. I don't want to see anything you have to say. So I actually had conversations with Dikbo and Mina, and when they asked me, I basically just told them to mind their business. Not in those words, but like I pushed them
But
away.
like, in a
So
longer version.
don't feel bad. There's really nothing you could have done. That's my point. There's no reason for you to feel bad. And
No,
I,
some days. Okay, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Continue what you're going to say.
And I was going to say, like, I know, like, afterwards, I had the whole, like, why didn't my friends try to stop me conversation with almost all my friends? But, like, now that I'm grown or, like, I'm older and I think a bit wiser, I think that was
You
a
do?
very unfair question to ask you guys. Because in the end, it is my life and I made my life
Mm,
choices. Like, it was unfair for me to
yeah.
expect that somebody will come and tell me not to do something, knowing the type of person I am. I'm going to do what I'm going to do and live with my, with the good or the bad
But
of the outcomes of those choices.
like even if you were still going to do it, I still feel like I should have said what was on
Something
my
back.
mind. But then you
I
know
get
how
it.
these things
Again,
are.
do
It's
you know
like,
was the thing is like you can't actually fault us. Like we're very young then. Like I was
yeah, well, we're
21.
very young.
We were young. Like
Yeah.
I think back and I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking that I was getting married? I was 21. What did I know about life?
Bruh.
I know
Yeah.
even have money. Why was I getting married? But
Yeah.
yeah, sometimes
Yeah.
you make life decisions and then it comes back to haunt you. Um, I feel like I'm
Yeah.
better now. Like I can laugh about these things. I can joke about it. I can shade myself.
For me, life regrets would be maybe not, I wouldn't call it life regrets, because at the end of the day, everything is still going to happen to everybody. Like, not saying everything I could have said to my dad, but then how could I have known that, at the age of 54, 55, it was going to pass, even though, I used to dream about it. But, anyways, maybe just not, if I feel anything about someone, I just want to tell them. If I think about someone, I want to let them know. So maybe that has taught me, I don't know. It's just,
So it just
yeah,
makes you like be very
grief.
in the moment more, right?
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Belle.
Because sometimes I
It's
go
not
to
easy.
back to like our WhatsApp chats, and he would say something to me, and maybe I'll just say okay. I was like, now I'm just like, okay, I love you. Something wish I had said that. But like, yeah.
Uh don't worry, people will
Yeah.
do reunion in heaven.
I mean,
When
well,
Ramadan, pray for
that's,
him.
to be honest, that's literally my only consolation in life. It's just we will see again.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Belle.
You know.
Oh yeah.
So what's your
Should I
own question?
um I wanna do 25. Who do you feel most like yourself with?
25. Hmm. I would say Hamdallah and my husband.
I was going to say,
But
if I know
without
enter
him
top two.
hearing. Without him hearing. I think. But I think it's just because maybe Anne and Hamdallah have known each other the longest, like longer than I and Daps.
And like we're also friends, right? There's a certain see finish
Yeah,
in
we're
friendship.
friends,
Like
and like
will you beat me, no?
and like I don't know how to explain it. It's just I don't know. You
That's fair.
you understand? I don't know how to explain it, Sha, but that's it.
Ralia, you
That's
just
where we.
love
What
me.
about
That's the
you?
truth. Obviously, there's
She has this
Ralia,
Ijebu
Juju,
jazz
Abi.
for me.
Yeah, obviously, like I feel very much like Ralia cannot judge me. Like even when Ralia has like things that she wants to
Reservations.
say, reservations, like she doesn't say it from a place of attack. And like we just have conversations about it, and she gets to understand where I'm coming from, and I get to understand that she's saying these things because she cares about me. Right. So Ralia, number
Yeah.
one. Um I think there are two more people, which is wild. Because I just met Tony this year, that bastard boy. Boy, Tony is
This
I think
Tony, you
the
guys have noticed how he keeps coming up in like our conversations, Abby.
Tony is
Okay,
like my latest friend. So I
okay,
was joking with
okay,
Lashed the
okay.
other time that I add new people to my harem of friendships every year. I'm such a friendly person. Like I always have new friends. So yeah,
Yeah,
like I met
she is.
Tony
She
last year,
is.
and like the way we just gelled here, I feel like it's because Tony's like me. That's the best way I can explain it. Like he's stupid, he's playful, he's creative, he's
Yeah,
smart, but he's also
yeah.
very
He's actually
stupid.
very stupid.
Yeah, so it's just like a reflection of myself. So I can be myself in front
Yeah,
of
because
myself.
like I've even only met Tony once physically, but like if we maybe related as much as you guys did, we'll be closer friends than like it would really be like you know.
Instantaneous. It's like one of those people that
But
you
like
meet them
now
and
we
you're just
still
like you just click.
yeah, just like okay. So let me tell you guys something about why is Tony on this conversation. I don't know, Tony. If you're listening to this, I don't know, but
We're going to do social media cut and tag him and say he's trying
we
to ruin our
we met
friendship.
we met the day that we're having like your birthday brunch slash send like going away party, and we were all asking questions, and one question that was on like you know that was a lot of people had opinions on was like, do you want kids? So he came late, and then he sits beside me, and and I asked, I was like, Tony, do you want kids? I was like, we need. And so that's the kind of person he is.
Tony is
So
foolish.
obviously it's like, are you
Like I just
normal?
I just
So
met you.
yeah.
Like, see, do you know how like me and Tony's friendship
Literally.
started? So we worked together at
Yeah.
Eden, and before Tony came, I feel like I always fit my character to fit whatever situation I am. So at Eden,
Yeah.
like I was like I'm always happy and bubbly. That one is a constant. But I was also like there are certain jokes I'm not going to make, right? Because we're at work. See, Tony used to make dad jokes. That's what she said jokes. Like the team just became more. We just became more bonded. He's never going to hear this, but
Yeah.
he made us bond more as a team. Cause like it is who we all are as crazy chaotic people, but like cause we're at work, we used to just like have the whole guard up. And then every time somebody makes a nasty
Yeah.
joke, we'll just do like shout,
Like
this
that's
say
what she
yeah, this
said.
say yeah is the name of our HR. And it was just funny. And yeah, so that's how Tony and I bonded. The last person is
Yeah.
the man who must not be named.
Pray
Anyways,
for us, guys. If
and
you're listening to
and
this, pray for me and my friend to come out of this relationship that
bruh. Every
but yeah,
time I'm like, oh, I've healed like 8 out of 10. There's some days I'm just like, wow, we're back to 4. Crazy.
it's a
Yeah,
minus 20. Yeah.
it's not even funny. But anyway, there's that one. Yeah. Well, this is the final question. Can they so goodbye?
Okay, final. Hmm. Question number 31.
Okay. Question number 31 reads, how can I be a better friend to you? This is a very tough question to answer because Riley is literally my best friend. Like, how can you get better? I don't know, my guy. Earn money and send me money.
Tell them. Don't worry. That's why I'm
Ah,
working. Why do you think I'm working? Who else am I
for me,
working
I
for?
know it's only me.
Yeah.
I'm your number one baby. Um,
Yeah.
Jokes aside, though, I'm trying to think, and I can't find anything. You cannot be that perfect. It's not possible. How can you be a better friend to
My
me?
middle name is Perfection.
Okay, I know how. Ralia, when someone
Yeah.
should call you, pick immediately. When someone should message you, reply immediately. Don't give me
But that's
hypertension.
not to
That's how.
you. That's not a
That's
you
I don't care
thing.
about every other person. To me, Ralia has zero phone
But like
culture.
since you traveled, has that
You've
happened?
been better. It's because you know that you cannot just come
Yes.
and meet me in Ogudu now. That's why.
That's why actually. That's why. That's
Another
why.
way that we can both be
But
better
you know,
friends to each other, should I say it?
yeah.
We have to take our
Yes.
projects more seriously. You people,
Yes.
let
You
me tell you
guys, you
something.
have like
Ralia is cheating on you
3
people.
projects.
Ralia is editing somebody else's podcast and she's delivering like two episodes for them every week. So edit our podcast will be a story. We have interior decor projects that we did like 5 meetings. First of all, I'm a red flag on this too because I'm supposed to come up with some designs and I haven't delivered. But
Yeah.
even though we had meeting, we have not done. So this one is like we should do better, both of us.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
should do better. Yeah. Yeah. How
Yeah.
you
How
can
about
be a
you?
better friend to me is by taking your project seriously. So like when you say that you're going to do something with Koya, actually do it because
I'm
I feel like
absent though. I'm not around.
but I see sometimes I see like some people's like um fashion pages. I don't know if you saw like I DM'd you on Instagram. I sent you some on your Koya collections. I sent you, I was like, Hamdala, I want to do photo shoot for my birthday. Koya, rather, I want to do photo shoot for my birthday. I need a sketch for a custom dress. So, like, all these things, I can't be taking my money outside. Do you understand? So,
Fair,
yeah.
fair. I think I
And, like, Hamdala said she was going to release course. Was it not March, you said? March
Ralia,
today.
come and help me find who let me
March
edit
still
my videos.
koja.
I have edited like the first part. I need to edit the second part, and I'm struggling.
Have you
One thing
finished
I struggle
filming?
with sometimes is just procrastination. I finished filming. You see, to edit now is the problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll get to it. I'll get to it, you guys. I'm sorry, that one is on me. I, I've already accepted that one thing I struggle with as a person is doing my personal projects. Like I thrive when I'm doing like group projects, somebody else's work,
Doing
someone
other
else's
people's,
business.
yes, I take
You
it
see me
to
on my
my
top game,
head.
but you see my own.
Yeah.
I will nap.
Yeah.
I will watch Netflix. I will go outside. Like there are some videos that I'm supposed to have edited, but between you and I don't think I'm ever going to edit those videos. Me that I say I'll take YouTube serious. Like I just struggle. And I feel like it might be
Me
two
too.
things. One, procrastination. But two, I'm doing too many things. And I'm just like, the ones that are giving me immediate money, like I tend to focus more on those ones as opposed to the ones that, like
Exactly.
Koya. I know that if I sit down with Koya today and I'm serious in my life, it's going to give me money. But to
Can bring
sitting
you all
down,
the
you're going to
money.
problem.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Also now I have job. I don't tell people good news. I got a job. So Koya is going to have
Oh,
money
that's
that's
the
going to be
best thing.
funding his lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
resuming
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
So don't worry.
Yeah. I'm
Like
super. You guys, when she told
don't
me
worry,
the
Ralia.
news, I was so
I'll do Koya.
excited. Okay. Amen. No. We're
Ralia is
here. All
like
of
we
us
have
that are
been
listening
saying
to
this
this
since
podcast.
2018. We are here for it.
Ah.
I don't. She doesn't believe me
But to
again
be
when I say
honest,
I'll do
like,
it.
to be honest, I'm the same way because, like, I have so many things that projects that I'm supposed to work on for myself. Well, I'm just every day I walk. Somebody said something and was like, you can't walk towards. I don't know if it's the same way I'm saying it now, but like, you can't walk towards someone else's goals without focusing on your own goals too. Think about yourself too and your goals
The
and how your
problem
goals
is that
can make you
like,
financially free, but like, it's not
which
in
is
the immediate.
I'm glitching. Sorry, I was booting. The problem is that I feel like if I was focused on my goals, I have to leave everything else. Like, I cannot be doing anything else and be doing koya. Other things are giving me like immediate money. When I do my job every month, I get money. When I do Lagos Stories gigs, I get my money directly. So my brain will always prioritize, like in the scale of
The one that
preference,
is
I always
bringing
prioritize those ones.
exactly.
And koya will always go down. Meanwhile, I know that if I sit down with koya for 1 month, 2 months,
It
3
will
months,
pay
and
you
I
way
focus
more
on
than
it every
yeah,
day, the way I am focused on all these other
yeah,
things, it will pay me.
yeah.
I struggle. But anyway, I've decided that for koya to work, I'm going to have to outsource. I'm going to have a team, because if I want to do it the way I want to do it by myself, I cannot do any other thing. That's the
Yeah, I was
truth.
listening to someone that was talking about like serial entrepreneurs and have like all these things that they are doing. And they said that the only way you can actually survive is by delegating. Have this team working on this and this thing. That in the short run, it will seem that it will seem like you're spending money on these people or energy trying to get this team to work. But in the long run, it's like this is functioning. This has a team that is working. So even if I'm not present, I
Things
have
will
people
still
that are
work.
on it. So even if you are not in the mood, you have people that are responsible for Koya, people that are supposed to, source and do the, all the things.
That makes sense. That makes sense. That
So it's
should
to
be
take the
like
advice
my
now. That is
koyaki.
the
Please don't drag me. Not for dragging me. I've come to the end of today's episode. Say bye bye.
You guys, thank you so much for listening to this episode where we cried and poured our hearts out.
This
I didn't
episode,
cry,
like, it's probably
that person you saw.
this is how women will lie. This is the most dramatic episode ever. Like, based on
Wasn't
like
it?
emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah, we cried, we laughed.
Yeah, it was arranged. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. People should follow us, so like our post, share. I don't realize the one that usually says on the normal day, but please subscribe. We have goal.
Please
Follow us on
subscribe.
Instagram. And that thing is like, I'm going to keep apologizing for this, but our video quality is not going to be great. As a person that is obsessed with quality when it comes to content,
Yeah.
I'm stressed out that our video quality is not great, but I'm also like, I don't want us to not put out content. So if we're going to have to manage us, so we're
Yeah.
still trying to navigate it. We figured out some AI
I'm
tools that I
about
want
to
to get, but we
be,
also want to get
bi-weekly
some new
consistent.
tools. So once all of
Yeah.
those tools are ready, don't worry, you people, you will see the difference. Yeah. My guys.
Love you
Till
guys
next 2
so
weeks.
much. Thank you. Don't forget to like and tell us like
What's
I
that?
don't know, tell us something, you guys. Drop a comment, please. Ejo, thanks. Yeah, love you.
Oh my goodness, bye.